9 days to go until we start the season. The Premier League, my dear, is back in 9 days. Wow, I was looking at this. It feels like it's going to be a long time since we're going to see a Premier League game. No, baby, it's coming. It's coming. Wow, and Chelsea, they look prepared. I have to say, the preseason went very good. We didn't lose any game. We did not lose. Draw 1-1, it's a good result, you know. Especially with Dortmund, they went to the full team. So it is what it is. We are learning something. Pochettino said he wanted to play. The full squad is thinking to play this season. That's what he said. So yeah, we have a piece of news about that. And Pochettino said, we are ready. He said, are you ready? And he went on to say, a journalist asked him, he went on to say, we'll try to win the Premier League. And the journalist is like, what? Are you saying you're trying to win the Premier League? And he said, we'll try to win the Premier League this season. That's a manager. That's what you want to hear from a manager. Have that confidence. You don't have to shy, you know. You don't have to hide yourself in the corner and, you know, you don't want to say anything like that. That's exactly what I want to hear from my manager, saying we will try to win the Premier League. Exactly. Now, I hope you are doing all right around the world. If you are new, subscribe to Isaac Football Club. Hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss what's coming. Now let's jump on Lukaku news and Chelsea. I know. You are saying, there we go again. There we go, my dear. We got some new update. What is going on? Here it is. Breaking. Chelsea are trying to find something else for Lukaku. If not, they will enter negotiation next week and try to reach an agreement with Juventus also for Dusan Vlahovic. Pochettino is currently thinking about it, probably over the weekend also. Ooh, that's huge. That is very huge. Vlahovic to Chelsea. Pochettino is thinking about it, and yeah, that's right. Think about it, because we have Jackson and Armando Broja. So let's see what Pochettino is going to think about that. If we get Vlahovic, Armando Broja has to be sold. Vlahovic is coming to Chelsea permanently, and if Vlahovic doesn't want to come to Chelsea, that's another worry, because he wants to stay at Juventus. Chelsea and Juventus, they want to come into agreement and see what's going to work out for Lukaku and Vlahovic, Chelsea, Juventus over there. It's going to be a tricky one. It's going to be a tricky, sticky, stacky one. And let's see who end up winning. I won't say let's see who end up winning. I think both teams, they're going to win. It's a win-win. You know, Chelsea want to get rid of Lukaku. Juventus, they don't want Dusan Vlahovic there. They want to get rid of them. So Chelsea has to accept this. Otherwise, I'm going to come to something I have to say. Let's continue. There's another update. Juventus believe Chelsea will give into their demands eventually, because the Blues don't want to be stuck with Lukaku. Exactly, I don't want to. Chelsea, they don't want to stuck with Lukaku. Nobody does. This is what I'm saying. I think both clubs is a 50-50. It's win to win. And is 12 million per season salary on their books. Exactly. 12 million per season on the Chelsea books. Chelsea, they don't want to pay that. No. Get out Lukaku. When I saw this update, I'm calming down now. Chelsea, they will not let this just run away. Juventus, they're the only team trying to get Lukaku right now. The Saudi, they are there. They haven't turned it down. Lukaku, if he decides to go to Saudi, they'll be all right. Come on, take this money. They don't care. They'll pay him a lot of money. But he doesn't want to go to Saudi. He wants to stay in Europe, trying to win the Champions League with who? With Juventus. But Juventus, they're not in the Champions League. So I don't know what he's trying to win. Serie A, that's it. So, what do you think about Lukaku and Chelsea there? I think Chelsea, they're going to come to agreement. They're going to take Vlahovic just to get rid of Lukaku. That's the plan. Otherwise, they are not interested in Vlahovic. Pochettino, that's why he's thinking about it. He's thinking where to put Vlahovic. He's thinking how to use Vlahovic. He's thinking, all this kind of plan. What are we gonna do? Let's see. It doesn't end without talking about Moses Caicedo. This one too, I got a good feeling now. At least things are starting moving because of what? Because of Chelsea signing Robert Sanchez, a goalkeeper, a Brighton goalkeeper. They have signed a goalkeeper. Everything is agreed. I did a video area talking about that. Everything looks good. Sanchez will become a goalkeeper for Chelsea together with Kepa Arrizabalaga competition over there. Pochettino sees Sanchez as a good goalkeeper, and I support that. If Pochettino sees the goalkeeper like Sanchez, he wants to work with him, give it to him. That guy knows how to get talent out of these young players. So I trust him. I believe something is going to happen. But Moses Caicedo, I was worried all this time, guys, but now something is telling me like things are getting softer, things are getting, sweet and nice. Yeah, let's get into the update. Let's see. There is no expectation at Chelsea that Brighton are bluffing and will budge from their hefty 100 million price tag for Moses Caicedo. So, alternatives such as Leeds, Tyler Adams are having to be considered. So Chelsea about Leeds, Tyler Adams, they're thinking about that guy to buy him just in case Moses Caicedo things goes numb. But I don't think that's gonna happen. The deal with Robert Sanchez from Brighton, a goalkeeper, is agreed. Chelsea, they have got that one. This tells me Caicedo is on the way. No matter what the rumors coming out. I saw so many rumors today that Chelsea, they have walked off. They're not going to sign, Moses Caicedo. That all nonsense. I didn't even want to entertain all that stuff. So many came out at once. Oh, Chelsea and Brighton, this, Chelsea, blah, blah, blah. Shut up. Until I find these guys I get news from. And yeah, I believe them, and I think Chelsea is going to sign Moses Caicedo. Let's continue. Another update. Here it is. Chelsea desperation to sign Moses Caicedo will lead them to pay close to 100. You see? You see there? Chelsea. And this came out from a journalist, a Brighton journalist. Very close to Brighton. Brighton Babs. Very close one. So, things you'll have to hear. We'll end up paying very close to 100. What do you think is that? Close to 100. The only thing I can think is 95 or 90. Somewhere there. If Chelsea put 90 on the table, I don't think Brighton, they would say no. And Chelsea, they know exactly what they are doing. They are playing games with Brighton. Brighton tried to play games with Chelsea. Remember when, I think that 3 days ago when I gave a video talking about a named club bid on the table something more than 80 on the table, and Brighton, they said no. They're telling Chelsea, you are the only one in this, don't worry. We said no to them. They didn't even mention the club who came and put money on the table. It's just lies, all lies. They're trying to, play mind games with Chelsea. But Chelsea, we have egg burrito boy, business people. They know, like, what are you doing, guys? We know your tricks. Stop it. Stop it. But yeah, Caicedo, I think it's gonna, soften very soon, and then we're gonna hear the news. Chelsea, they want to build a midfield around Moses Caicedo. This is the plan. They see Moses Caicedo as a future to build midfield around. Enzo Fernandez there together, Moses Caicedo. Mwah! It's gonna be great, and I am excited to witness that. In case Brighton sell Caicedo and have big money, keep an eye out for them with Kudus. You see, they have a solution. Brighton sell Caicedo, Kudus is on the line. They have a plan already. So Kudus is linked with Chelsea with Mike Horis, if I remember. Those two have been linked to Chelsea. Chelsea, they are choosing which is the best player they want to get. They can get Horis or Kudus. But Brighton, again, their eyes are on Kudus. So, it's a win-win. This is what I'm saying. It's 50-50. Brighton, Give us Caicedo, go get Kudus. Chelsea, they won't go for him. If we get Caicedo, they won't go for Kudus. Kudus will go to Brighton. It's a win-win. How many times I'll say this? Come on, let's do the right thing, guys. But yeah, let me know down in the comment, what do you think? Let's check another one. I saw this piece of news about Willian, former Chelsea player Willian is playing at Fulham right now. His contract ended. He signed with Fulham because he was looking everywhere. He wanted to come to Chelsea at one point and they offered him to Chelsea. Chelsea, they were not interested because of his age and the time has passed. You've been at Chelsea and we don't want you back. It's done. We appreciate for what you did. So yeah. I saw something today. I was like, what is going on here? Check out this. Exclusive. Willian agreed. A personal terms with El Shababa. Contract ready with the Saudi side for Brazilian wing. Willian has already communicated to Fulham and Mark Silva his intention to leave and try new chapter in Saudi. Up to the club now. And then we got this. Fulham have no intention to accept a bid for Willian at this stage. Al Shababa are insisting after agreement with the player, but Fulham want Willian to stay. Mark Silva crucial as he loves Willian and will push to keep him at the club. I think Willian should stay at Fulham. Again, to Saudi, I don't see any problem. It's just a feeling. I just have a weird feeling. I don't know. I love the Saudi business, how they're doing all this stuff, all the players they're getting in the Premier League and elsewhere. I have no problem. But on Willian, I just have a weird feeling. I don't know why. We'll see. He can't deny a lot of money from the Saudi. They're giving lots of money. This is why he's going to Saudi. His age, and they're offering so much money. You can't say no. You just can't. But I have a feeling he should stay at Fulham. I just don't know. So let's see what's going to happen. But Fulham want him to stay, and the coach, Mark Silva, a Fulham coach, want him to stay so bad. He's a good player, Willian. It's so good at the ball. He has pace skills. He can score, He can make a game looks good on you sometimes when you are going bad. He can do that. I remember 15-16 season, we went so bad, I remember, under Jose Mourinho. Willian was the only player who was magnificent in that season. He was scoring free kicks all the time, getting to spaces, winning. It's just crazy, I remember that. So Willian can do that. Let me know down in the comment. What do you think? But I want Willian to stay at Fulham in the Premier League. One of the best players I like. Yeah. Let's see what is gonna happen. There was another funny one. I was like, what is going on today? About the manager, PSG manager, Luis Enrique. What is going on? Check out this. Luis Enrique is already considering his future at PSG. He isn't happy about the current Mbappe situation or the possible departure of Luis Campos. I was like, what is going on? He's thinking about leaving? Everybody, they came out in their mothers like, oh boy, what is going on at PSG? Everybody's leaving. But that is not true. That is not true. We got a confirmation from Mr. Emano. If Mr. Emano gives you that, then it's 95% true. Mr. Emano was wrong at one thing about Jessica Covadio 3 weeks ago, talking about here we go, and then we find out it was not. But all this time it's true. When Mr. Emano said something, it is true. So this one, I believe. Check out another one. Paris Saint-Germain spokesperson tells me on Luis Enrique considering to leave PSG. Today, rumors are as ridiculous as they are completely out of place. Paris Saint-Germain are dismissing as completely nonsense stories on both Luis Enrique and Luis Campos leaving. There we go. Just nonsense. This is what I'm saying. This transfer window, there's been so much nonsense stories around all over. If you're not careful, you end up being in a dream world. You think it's happening, but it's not happening. Mr. Emano failed into that a little bit and he came out. He's like, oh, no. But Gotta be very careful. This is why sometimes when I'm searching the news, I take time, you know, take my time looking everywhere until I find the truth. This is why I give you guys. Here we are. Let me know, what do you think in the comment. Now let's check the last one. This one, it's about Barcelona player. What is going on Ousmane Dembele? Here it is. Ousmane Dembele to PSG. Here we go. Medical test booked. Official contract valid until June 2028. Will be signed by Saturday. Private planes activated on Monday for 50 million. Main part to Barcelona and also part to play. Side is agent Moussa Sissoko. Sealed soon. Ousmane Dembele to PSG. Barcelona, they are disgusted on this one. Disgusted and disappointment. Ousmane Dembele left the club. Look, this point, this era, 20th century, it's all about money. Football is about money. Just look at Mbappe, how much he's getting money. He's getting billions of money. The guy is rich. You can't say no. You just can't. So Ousmane Dembele, he cannot turn down a move to PSG. They're offering him a lot of money than Barcelona. You know, at one point, I thought this guy is going to stay at Barcelona. Remember, he was linked to Chelsea when Thomas Tuchel was in charge. And he said, no, I won't come to Chelsea. I'll stay at Barca. I love Barca. You know, years to come. It's not even like years. It's been like 3 years, right? 2 years. He changed his mind. Leaving Barcelona, go to PSG. This is what happened. So Barcelona, they're disgusted, as I said. They are not happy about this decision. And Xabi, the coach, not happy. He doesn't want to even talk to him. It's crazy. But here we are, guys. Let me know, what do you think in the comment. I will see you soon for a brand new one. Take care of yourself and don't forget to subscribe to Isaac Football Club. Hit that notification bell. You don't have to miss what's coming right away. I will see you soon. Have a lovely day and God bless.